Hello, guys. It's football, and I've come with sad news, guys. As you guys probably know, Portugal lost. They were knocked out in the round of 16 against Spain, and Cristiano Ronaldo will never win the World Cup. And as a Ronaldo fan, this really hurts my heart. So today we're gonna talk about why Portugal lost and the main problems they faced, and why this team was such a letdown. First of all, the midfield. This midfield was promised to us entering the tournament as the best midfield any country could possess. They had Bruno Fernandes, who broke the Premier League assist record. They had Vitinha, arguably the best midfielder in the world at a certain point. They had João Neves, great defensive midfielder. And this midfield completely sold. They were horrendous. They couldn't bring the ball through. They couldn't help the attack in any way. They couldn't feed the attack. And overall, it was just disappointing. Like, people were blaming Cristiano. Cristiano ain't even getting the ball. Bruno, what are we doing? Bruno was genuinely just. They were kept just passing the ball back, passing the ball around. No wonder Ronaldo never got the ball because they wouldn't play it through. And honestly, it was just disappointing for a team with so much potential, for a midfield with so much potential, for a midfield that was being hyped up as the best midfield in the world. This was such a letdown. Bruno Fernandes's assisting playmaking skills really did not show, and especially in the game against Croatia, they were just doing nothing that entire game. It honestly was the biggest letdown of the tournament, and yeah, genuinely, just what a letdown, complete letdown. Now we're gonna talk about the attack. This attack, honestly, it was just they couldn't really progress the ball. They couldn't. They Rafael Leao can't get past his man. All right. I know I'm focusing on the other players, but look, Rafael Leao couldn't get past his man. I saw this guy trying to dribble. He couldn't even dribble. Although he did give some assists, overall he was kind of disappointing. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto never played for Portugal again. This man was doing nonsense. He was doing nonsense on the pitch. I genuinely couldn't take it anymore. Pedro Neto, what are we doing, man? What are we doing? What are we doing, Pedro Neto? Disappointing. João Felix, what can we expect out of João Felix? He's washed. He's in the Saudi league. There was nothing much we could expect from him. Honestly, the wingers were just disappointing. The winger who did the most work was Mendes. Mendes ain't even a winger, but he has more of an impact defensively and offensively than any of these bums. And lastly, Cristiano himself. Yeah, Ronaldo. He did not. I mean, he's old, so we knew that scoring, we knew that dribbling would be a challenge, but it just we expected the creative midfielders, we expected the wingers to feed the ball to him, but it just didn't work out. They looked lost. They looked like they were struggling, especially in that game against Congo. It genuinely looked like a nightmare. Overall, this team was just very disappointing, big disappointment, and Portugal, they let down Cristiano. And I know it's not just about Ronaldo, but we all wanted him to win. We all wanted him to get that World Cup, and it just didn't work out. It didn't work out, and that's football. Sometimes in football, not everything works out, and that's just the way it is. Sadly, the GOAT will never win a World Cup, and yes, Ronaldo didn't play too well. I'm not gonna sit here and act like all his teammates were the problem, and he wasn't. He wasn't playing that well, but this is just a disappointing day for Ronaldo Nation.